Good morning. This is Don and Sally with Maranatha Adventures. We're out on a late Sunday morning. We're going to be doing some exploring and looking for some new campsites. Right now we're in the Ozarks National Forest, and we'll be in the Sycamore Rangers District area. Right now we're on Forest Road 1129. So stay tuned. Well, we found our first spot. The one spot I had marked, they're logging up on there. So this one here is a little bit further down. I think I'll mark this on my Gaia account. And looks like someone used it for deer camp because there's a pole up there. Couple of fire pits here. Anyways, again, this is in the Sycamore Ranger District in the Ozark National Forest. This is right off of Forest Road 1129. So anyways, we're going to move down further down the road and see what's down there. We got two more areas we are going to explore. Well, we found possibly two spots on 1129, that forest road. Now we're getting ready to turn on to another forest road. And this forest road, this one here is called 1121. Well, here we are at another campsite. We had to put the wind deflectors on our mics. But this is a nice spot for good dispersed camping spot right here.
Yeah, great for launching the drone. Big area, Don.
Yeah, it's a big area.
Big.
The only thing I'm concerned about is that mud hole. It's deep. That's why I went around it.
Big old
I
trees.
looked at this whole ridge line on Gaia and on OnX on their 2D and 3D for OnX and looked at it. This is the best spot I could find, and that's why I marked it on Gaia. This is a nice spot. The only thing I'm concerned about, again, is that deep old mud hole. And by the looks of it, it is deep. That's why I went around it. There's some stobs, good tire punctures, but only a few. All right. Our next spot is going to go to Coal Fork Road, which is going to go down the highway, down a little bit further, past Crippled Turkey. Nice overcast Sunday afternoon in the Ozarks. Like I said, Ozarks never disappoint.
Nope, beautiful.
Okay, to our next destination. All right, we're ready to turn down into Crippled Turkey. This is a Forest Road 1108. We've explored all through this area except for Coal Fork, and that's where we're headed, towards Coal Fork. People, this is unacceptable. It's bad enough having to pick up after others, but this fire is still going. There's even flames. Sally, come over here and show these flames. This is totally unacceptable. This is how closures happen in places, because of irresponsible, stupefied people.
Yep.
This is ridiculous. And we supposed, on this ridge line, in this area, today we're supposed to have wind gusts up to 6 to 8 miles an hour. And some of these are just, it burns down and it'll roll right into these leaves. I'm gonna go get my fire extinguisher and put this out. Well, Cold Fork Road is closed. They got the gate closed. Bummer. One or two things. Probably needs repair or been mistreated or it's a seasonal thing. Maybe one or three things. Let me all know what you think. My understanding is supposed to have nice scenic views. And camping down at the very end of the trail is a creek, the little Sycamore Creek. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue up this trail that we're on. So, anyways, I'm going to turn these action cameras back on by their remotes, and we'll get back at you later. Well, we came at the end of the road. This trail here. Mediocre. A lot of unevenness on the for camping spot. I mean, you could make it work. It's just that whoever's on the left side is going to have a higher area to climb up into the camper. Camper will make it. Anyways, we're going to stop here and have lunch. Cold fried chicken. And Lipton, Georgia style peach tea. Anyways. What we're going to do is have it with some Blue Hogs, raspberry chipotle barbecue sauce with
Yum.
fried chicken
Yum.
with this on there. Boy, you thought you'd gone to heaven. That's some good, fine chewing and swallowing right there. Anyways, we'll get back at you. Well, here's the other campsite we found off of Crippled Turkey Trailhead. Yeah, it's big enough for my camper to come down in here. Looks like there's plenty of firewood. I don't know how much of it's good, but I think this might be our spot for next week. Anyways, I think we're gonna head back to the farm. It's about an hour and 40 minutes east of us. This devotional will be coming out of the Old Testament, out of the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. I'll be reading from the New Living Testament. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Verse 2, the earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. These verses encourage us to recognize the significance of the beginnings. Whether it is a new day, a new relationship, or a new adventure, we all live active lives. These verses is a reminder that every moment is an opportunity for a new start, to recognize the beauty in His creation, to embrace the love that God established from the very beginning. So when we load up our gear and head out to our next adventures, we should be mindful, as verse 2 tells us, that God started with an empty earth that had no shape. Keep that in mind and think about God's handiwork while experiencing all what He has created. In our journey in life, we should always remember the very creation God provided for us. It's a reflection of His compassion and His gracious nature, inviting us to enjoy in His grand design. I'll leave you with this. We have to be mindful of our thoughts, keeping in tune what we experience in that present moment, being grateful and embracing that moment while on that next adventure. None of this would be possible without the one and only true God. I hope you enjoyed the video and this devotion. Please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, share, click on that bell, and remember, give God the time He deserves. God bless.